Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B, Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
And welcome to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. It is 2018. Can you believe it? We got through 2017 successfully and gratefully, and I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season. I am so excited to be here this Monday morning. This is the first show, Get in the Know, your TV show, the City of Highland Park for the year of 2018. And we're going to kick it off great, as we should, with our wonderful mayor, Mayor Hubert Yap. He's going to come on and talk about some of his plans and some of the things that we're doing in the year of 2018, and some things that you can look forward to. As always, our lines are always open for you to call in. You can talk to our wonderful mayor at 313-868-0342. Again, that's 313-868-0342. We also have joining us Jay Powell. Jay Powell was one of the leading singers of an 90s R&B group called UNV. He's released some new music, and we're just so excited. We're going to play some new music, some new videos from him, and I'm just always excited to interview him. He's such an amazing artist. So stay tuned and stay locked in, and we'll be right back.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B, Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
And welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know, where I'm your host, Marley Blackman, Marley B, that's me, and I'm also your press secretary for the City of Highland Park, giving you the information that you need to know, you want to know, and you deserve to know. We always have great interviewees that come on the show, and who more can we be pleasured to have today joining us is our wonderful mayor, Mayor Hubert Yap. Thank you so very much for joining us. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Although this is your show. I'm just hosting it for you.
Well, you're doing such a great job,
So it's 2018. Can you believe it?
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, we've come a long way and we've done a lot in such a short time.
Yeah.
And let's continue to progress our city.
Oh my gosh. I mean, so I joined your team in 2016, which, and it's 2018, and it went by just like that.
That's right.
That's how much fun I've been having.
And that's how busy we've been. When you're busy, time flies.
It sure does. We have been busy, and you've been doing such an amazing job. I mean, the city is all I can do when I talk about the city. I'm just proud of it. I don't live in the city, but I'm so proud of the police, the way our response time, the way that our crime is down. I am proud to know how many businesses are interested in coming to the city of Highland Park. I'm proud to know that you are living, eating, and breathing the better health and wealth for the community. You do a lot of good things. I mean, just the Thanksgiving, you gave away over 500 turkeys. I mean, I've talked about it on the show, but they haven't heard from you. So talk about that.
Well, we are grateful for the community.
Yeah.
We're grateful for everyone that's contributing to our city and our progress. And we know that we have a number of folk that live in this city that are indigent and need our help.
Okay.
And that's why we are a great city, because we help each other.
That's right.
And so the turkeys and the other things that we do for the community, we're going to continue to do and try to give more, because we do need help.
Okay.
With the police department, I think our chief and his staff's doing a great job of
An amazing job.
of training. I went to some training just this past weekend.
Okay.
Hepatitis training and safety for officers, safety for the community. And the chief's doing a great job. Our fire department, they've gotten different apparatus. I won't say brand new, but we've gotten some updated apparatus. And we're just doing a great job. And I'm proud of my entire staff.
That's great.
No,
That's
we're doing
great.
good.
So, 2018, everybody wants to know it's a new year, it's a new beginning, it's a fresh start. What are we doing in 2018? Like, what are some of the things that you're working on and some of the things that's kept you up at night in 2017 that you're saying, I'm going to work on this for 2018?
Well, the primary is, since we took office in January of 2016, we've been dealing with the Great Lakes Water Authority and a lawsuit.
Yes.
We've been fighting that, and we feel that we should get a just consideration from the courts because of all the evidence we presented. But they're still pending. And when we get that situation dealt with, then we can move on. But I have a number of plans. I want to make sure that we bring in industry.
Yes.
That we increase our tax base with those developers that have
That's
come
important.
in with proposals, and some, I must say, we could not use, because if you don't have the finances to start and complete your
Yes.
project, we can't let you start the project and stop halfway, because a few years later it's blight. So what we're trying to do is, we are in our infant stages. We're starting over, and we want to do it right. So we're working hard. Recently, I read an article in the Detroit News. It's dated January the 2nd. And on the front page, it says, pot policing ramps up ahead of licensing law.
Okay.
And within the article, the governor talked about some of the funding that he's given the counties. 54 out of 83 counties have received money from the governor.
Okay.
And these are large sums of money. This money is used for policing, cannabis programs, for the officers' vehicles, surveillance, overtime, tactical equipment. And I'm just at a point where I must speak out and say I am for the cannabis program, because our city needs that financial assistance. And at this point, we have certain cannabis shops in our city. I can't think of the name.
Wait, hold that thought, sir,
Okay.
because you said a lot. So I have to break down some of the stuff you said, because there's a ton of people out there that's watching. They have all these questions.
Okay.
So I have to pull those answers out for them. But we're going to take a quick break.
Good.
And then when we take a quick break, we're going to come right back, and I'm going to break down everything the mayor's been talking about, and then we'll move on about the cannabis operations that's happening currently in the city of Highland Park. So stay tuned in, stay locked in, and we'll be right back.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B, Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of W33BY, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
And welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. And we always love for you to give us a call. We're at 313-868-4336 or 313-868-0342. You can always call in and chime in and ask our wonderful Mayor Hubert Yap any questions about any of the subjects that we're talking about today. So joining us again is Mayor Hubert Yap for the City of Highland Park. And before we took a break, we were talking about cannabis and the City of Highland Park opting in or not opting in. You guys have probably read some things in the news or heard some things in the news that talked about different cities opting in. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of break that down to what that actually means for a city and what that could mean for the City of Highland Park, right? All right, so so it means that there's money because it's a new industry, right?
Absolutely.
And so it's a new industry. There's money given from the state, from our governor, Governor Snyder. And so what you said was that so much of it went to the city of Detroit and some other municipalities, correct? Absolutely. And the municipalities, the cities that have not opted in, there's money left over, correct?
$34.2 million.
$34.2 million. What could you do with $34.2 million for the city of Highland Park? Not for yourself, sir. You might take a trip with that money.
Well, I think I could probably leave and do something else. But right now, any assistance would assist with our police department.
Yes.
Our general fund budget is minimal.
Yeah.
And we are doing the best we can.
Okay.
And we're maintaining a very efficient police department.
Okay.
But with the governor's money, his contributions, we could set up our surveillance. Mm-hmm. These cannabis locations, mm-hmm. they would be in an isolated, designated area. They're not all over the city.
Yeah, so you can control it more.
You control it.
Uh-huh.
And right now, we have the caregivers that are all over the city. I know of 5 locations myself.
And I know of 10.
And I've talked to Laura, the licensing bureau in Lansing.
Uh-huh.
And we've found that some of the people that are operating these businesses in our city are from Macomb County.
Wow.
And so I want to get control over this. I want to opt in. That's the mayor's opinion, is to opt in.
Okay.
It's here illegally. Why don't we make it legal and control it?
Well, not only control it, sir, but when it's we have a caller that we're going to take, but when it's, and be careful because you never know what they're going to be saying. So we have the eject button. Just let me know when you want me to hit the eject button if they're saying something too weird. But not only can we control it, the tax base. Right now, we're not making any money from it. We're not getting any taxes from it.
Our tax base has declined over the last 7-8 years.
Yeah.
The census say 12,000. We don't have 12,000.
That's economics 101. Yeah. So I know people want to know, well, if you're in for it, if you want to opt in, what's the problem? Let's take a call. Okay. Hi, caller, you're live on the air with Getting to Know. Your host, Marley Blackman, Marley B, that's me, and our wonderful Mayor Hubert Yap. How can we help you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, I would like to say a Happy New Year to the two of you.
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year especially to the Chief of Police in Highland Park. And for this reason, I'm saying that is because Highland Park is in a very precarious position.
Yes.
It's just a position to Detroit, and it's adjacent to Hamtramck. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say that the crime that's committed in Highland Park is committed by citizens of Highland Park. That's a misnomer. That's a misnomer. The majority of the crimes that's committed in the first suburb in the United States is committed by outsiders. And this right here places a very, very hard burden on the mayor of the city and on the police chief. So I'd just like to commend you guys for doing a great job. And like I said, I'd just like to say Happy New Year to both of you, and especially to the police chief. But I'd like to leave you guys with what is this about? Something I don't want to hear again in 2018. I would not like to hear the statement throwing shade. I would love to hear someone throw shade on shade.
Throw shade, throwing shade.
So, you know what? You follow what I'm saying? That throw shade.
That's hilarious. Thank you so much for calling in, sir. We really appreciate you viewing Getting to Know every Monday at 10 a.m. And we encourage you to call in with your questions.
And I most definitely do.
All right,
view
but
it
the throwing shade, it's a new year, so it's new trends, and that means new words and new catchphrases. So don't worry, it's already gone. Don't worry about it. Have a
All
good
right,
day, okay?
thank you.
All right,
Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely. Thank you for calling.
Can you explain that one to me?
Throwing shade.
Yes.
So it's just slang, basically,
Meaning?
meaning that you're talking about someone. So if I walked out of the room and you're like, oh gosh, I hate Marley with that blue navy blue jacket on, it's like you're throwing shade at me. It's just gossiping or talking about
Can't
just
throw
another.
sunshine,
Yeah,
throw shade.
that's right. That's right. Or another one for 2017 was tea. So if you're gossiping, it's like, sit down, let me give you some. You want to hear some tea? That's gossip. So don't worry about it. Don't if you know
All
it
right.
now, don't
I
use
got
it
it.
now because that was 2017. There's
I
gonna
got
be
you.
new ones for
I
2018.
got you. I'm a little late.
So we'd love to have a good time on getting to know, even with our mayor. So we love to do
Absolutely.
that. So okay, so we were talking about the tax base and how much money we're actually losing by not opting in because you still it's very tricky because you still can get a license to grow. So you can get a business, a building, and you can grow because you've got a license from the state of Michigan. So you can grow so many plants, maybe up to so many.
Under the providers, I mean the
Under,
caregiver.
under the caregiver.
Caregivers,
You can
yes.
have a caregiver's license is what it is under Laura from the state of Michigan. And then, so that makes it legal, but it doesn't mean that they have to pay taxes to, because there's no rules and regulations written thus far for that, correct?
You know, my argument with Laura has been the fact that that's a business. And in this city, you have to obtain a business license
Exactly.
to function in our city.
Yes.
And I'm upset with that. And secondly, I'm told by some that the caregivers are supposed to grow this product out of their home and not in a commercial building. So there's a lot of issues that I'm investigating. What I say with all these issues, you opt in, you as a city designate where
Yes.
you want this, and you can control it, do what you want to do with
Yeah.
it. So, and the money's there, and a lot of these cannabis operations agree in their proposals to build a school, fix your library, build roads, fix roads, help you with underground infrastructure. There's so many.
And we need all of
There's
those
so
things.
many pluses that
Absolutely.
could come out of this.
Yeah.
I've talked to a friend of mine that lives in Colorado, Denver. As a matter of fact, that cannabis program has helped so many cities out
Yes.
west. I mean, truly turn around. And so I think we need to capitalize on it because we are in that growth pattern and we need support.
Okay, so the people are wondering. You're saying we need to participate. You're the mayor.
Right.
So let's participate. So tell the people why we can't participate. Because they're saying the man that runs the whole show, if you're saying yes, then why aren't we doing it?
There's been a number of people that's come to me and said, why don't you opt in?
Exactly.
The mayor does not have that authority. It must go through your legislative body, or in this city, your city council.
Right.
The city council has got to have a public hearing, and the people agree, and then they opt in. But the council has not done so at this point. I talked to the city attorney.
Okay.
The draft ordinance was completed 5 months ago.
Okay.
In preparation for December 15th. So the mayor my hands are tied. I can't do anything at this point.
Okay, and that's what the people want to know. And so thank you for that, because I even, as a press secretary, get pulled to the side and say, hey, what's up with you guys? What's
Right.
up with the mayor? So do know that there are things that the mayor can do, and there are things that the mayor need assistance with in doing, and that's with the city council, and that's what happens in this particular
Absolutely.
situation. So, so we're working on it, people. We're working on it. And some people think that, oh, it's going to bring more crime, right?
No.
What do you think about that?
Well, it's better to have anything under your command, under control.
Yes.
If you can say where you operate, then it's easier to police. And if you go outside of that perimeter, you go to jail. I've always thought that the federal government in drugs, it was so bad at one point that you'd have a red light district.
Yes.
That you can go in there and use it if you're
'Cause
caught
they couldn't
outside.
control it, yeah.
If you're outside, you get arrested with
Yeah.
it, no questions asked. Well, this is similar. And if we control it, opt in, we wouldn't have these caregivers all over the city. They'd have to be in one designated area, and it would not be near residents, wouldn't be near schools, churches, or liquor stores. We would have total control, and we would certainly reap the benefits of it.
That's amazing. All right, so we're going to wrap up, sir, because I know you have a city to run.
Yes.
You got to get back to City Hall. So I want to talk about the infrastructure, the great job that you're doing, and our engineering crew is doing with the water department and all that. And then I want to hit on the water plant and what you're doing to try to get our water plant back. So what's going on with those things?
We have engineering company MCA doing a great job. They've been writing grants, getting grant money to work on our infrastructure.
Yes.
We're trying to get the underground pipes, water pipes. I was told that we even have wooden water pipes. Our system is so old. So we're trying to bring that up to date. And with that same work, I'm told that people are wondering why we haven't paved new streets. You want to get the infrastructure underground fixed first. You pave a new street, you got to tear it up because it's a water main break.
Exactly.
So it's a matter of sequence in getting the job done. Want to do it right. And we're working to try to get our school system. I have to mention this. Kevin Smith, the state EM, is working with our school president, Miss Alexis Ramsey. And I talked to Miss Ramsey recently. They have found, after doing an audit, they found money, like $1 million.
Really?
Yeah, and they're doing a
Wow.
great job in trying to get our school system back. Ladies and gentlemen, me growing up in Highland Park and knowing the kind of talent our high school turned out.
Yes.
And I'm not just talking about athletics. I'm talking about doctors, lawyers, actors, Chuck Connors and all those guys, and other celebrities.
Yes.
We have professional ball players, the trap players, professional basketball, Terry Durod, Reggie McKenzie football. We have so many.
Yeah.
But the one that I really talk about is a personal friend, Bobby Joe Hill.
Okay.
This guy opened the doors for blacks to get in major colleges and the pros. The NC2A in 1966. There was an all-white school and an all-black school, Texas Western and Kentucky.
Okay.
And the coach of the all-white school said he would never bring a black into his system until they got beat really bad by our 5 blacks.
Okay.
And so, but he opened the door for progress, and that's what it's about. It's just making progress, equality, and getting things done. But Highland Park, we are really trying to put our city back together in the right way so we can sustain ourselves.
That's right. That's right. That's what it's all about. So, new school system, new infrastructure, police is doing great, fire's
Right.
doing great. What about that library? I can't let you get out of here without talking about that library. So,
Well-
what are we doing about our library, sir?
We're still trying to find the dollars to open the library.
Okay.
Again, we've had proposals,
Yes.
but the type of proposals does not fit our community. They want to open the library but put certain entertainments in the library that's not
That's not the plan.
not conducive to a
Gotcha.
good library. So,
I understand.
but we're still working diligently to get that library open. I did my homework there in that library, so it's a great place, and so we're still working.
Perfect. Is there anything else you want to say to the people before you go back to City Hall?
Well, I want to say that I've been really busy working on various things to improve our city.
Okay.
I met with the governor 3 times since I've been in office. I've met with the Detroit mayor, thanks to you.
Yes.
And
You're
I've
welcome.
had some very valuable conversations. I don't have the kind of commitments that I want, but I'm not going to say die. I never say die.
We're not giving up.
That's right. Absolutely. So what I'd like to do is just say that for those of you in this cold weather, you can talk about the warming centers. I believe you have the
Yes.
exact locations.
I do.
Highland Park has warming centers, and I want you to know that anytime you're out there in that element, stop by the police department or the fire department, and they will give you proper advice and proper shelter.
That's right, because we care.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor, for coming on.
Certainly.
You are amazing. And
Thank you.
we'll be seeing you a lot more, right?
Absolutely.
All right, perfect. Okay, you guys, you heard it from the man himself, the man that runs the city of Highland Park. If you have any questions and or concerns, you can always give me a call at 313-868-0342. The mayor is very reachable, so you can call his assistant at City Hall and set up a meeting if you have some ideas for him. So thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back with Jay Powell from the 90s singing group UMV, who has new music. music, and he's a man of his own, and he's, oh my God, I've been listening to the music all week and all weekend long. It's amazing. So stay tuned in, stay locked in, and we'll be right back.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B, Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
Welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know, where I'm your host, Marley Blackman, Marley B. That's me, and I'm also your press secretary for the city of Highland Park, giving you the information that you need to know, you want to know, and you deserve to know. I am so excited because, if you guys have been looking at my show, you know that I've interviewed this amazing talent. Time goes by so fast. I think in 2016. Well, it's 2018. He's the first entertainer on the show for 2018 for Get in the Know. Yeah. Mr. J. Paul, what's up?
What's good? What's going on?
Look, I'm gonna say I went to the hip hop, it was Underground Hip Hop Awards at St. Andrews last night, and the catchphrase for Detroit, everybody says it. What is it?
Look, I'm not everybody from Detroit, so I might not even know.
What? What up, though?
Oh, of course.
What up, though? You gotta say what up, though.
What up, though?
So everybody got on stage and like, what up, though?
What up, though, Detroit? Highland Park, what's good? What up, though?
So it's always good to have you on. And
it's always good to be here.
You have some, look, your music right now is so amazing. I almost don't even want to reference UNV. I know I have to because that's a part of your fabric, but
Absolutely.
Oh my God, like you're rapping.
Well, I've been an MC long before I was a singer.
Nobody knew that. Who knew that?
Well,
I didn't
quite
know
candidly,
that.
I've always rapped even on the UNV stuff. Everybody just thought it was somebody else's feature, but it was always me. So, I just add a little bit here and there. I like to keep it, keep it breezy doing what we got to do. We like to keep it, fresh for the young folks. In this business, you always have to be able to reinvent yourself.
Man, let me tell you, it's flawless.
And
I'm really not just saying this. You're gonna have to put your phone on vibrate.
I don't know how.
Y'all see, he would not do this on Wendy Williams' show.
This is people calling me like,
I'm just saying. Like if you were on Wendy Williams, she
right.
would cut you up, right?
She would hit me off. It's done. It's off. It's completely off.
All right.
Oh my goodness!
Y'all see what I'm going through right now.
It's gone. It's done. I'm sorry, guys.
We can't even
can't
get to
talk
the
right
music.
now. I'm on with Marley B. Okay? Can we let this go? All right. Good.
We good?
We're good.
You promise?
I promise.
All right. So you're like
Don't
this.
wait anymore. I'm just joking. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
So you're like this this love gangster in your music.
I wouldn't say love gangster.
I'm kind of like when I
would say
see it.
The album is entitled Love and Hip Hop.
Right. But you're like a gangster in some of the video. Like you just portray to be like this street guy.
I don't know about. Well, I would say I'm an MC, and I guess I have a little street that is in me. It's not gangster.
I'm talking about the videos where it's like you got the mob boss, like it kind of appears to be.
No, wait, you didn't get that reference? That was the Power reference.
Oh, yeah.
You see how we had the Tommy?
Yeah, but that was still like a little gangster.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. Okay, I'll take a little gangster. Just a smidget, though. Just a smidget.
But if you say love gangster, you put the two of them together,
there we go.
that flows.
Love and hip hop.
Love and hip hop. Love and hip hop. So 24/7. What inspired you to write 24/7?
24/7, produced by DJ Mustard, which is, I don't know if you know who DJ Mustard is, but he's one of the premier producers of the country right now. He produced probably 20 #1 hits Billboard. He had Beyonce's hit, Kanye's.
That explains why everything is so flawless.
Yeah, he's done a little bit of everything. So I got the track from a friend of mine who is cool with him, and I thought I'd never get a track from DJ Mustard at this stage doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
You know, but I never put anything, you know, I never say never, put it like that.
Yeah.
So he brought me the track. He said, listen, man, if you can blaze this, he'll put it on his next mixtape.
Okay.
And then you can possibly use it for your record. I was like, look, give me the track. Give me the track. Give me 24 hours. I'll get it back to you. 24 hours, I got it back to him. He went to a meeting with him, played him the track. He was like, yo, who is that guy?
That's
And
what's
then
up.
he told him about UNV, and he was like, yo, I remember those guys.
Right.
But that guy's killing it. That's the whole singing and the rap thing is kind of It's kind of interesting. So I was like, let's make it happen. So we used it. It's on his mixtape. It's now on my album.
All right, you know what? I want to play that 24/7.
365.
I want you guys to see this because I'm lost for words. All right, Sean, can we play that clip?
Tonic, what's good?
I think you got your priorities mixed up, man. You're worried about the club and this girl. You need to get this product and get this money.
Look, I got it. Trust me when I tell you. I just got to handle a little business, all right?
What you need to do is handle that business. Let's get this money.
I got you.
Yeah, that's right. Check it. Mustard on the beat. 24/7, 365. Long as you're by my side. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 24/7, 365. Long as you're by my side. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. 7 days a week I wanna be with you. 7 days a week. So let me tell you daily, baby, what I'm trying to do. What you trying to do? Monday was made for romance. Tuesdays switch up the program. Wednesdays start to get it in. Thursday all day loving. Friday we doing it your way, and we can do that all night. Saturday, Sunday we rest. That sound good, I must confess. Oh yes. 7-Eleven around the clock, and tick-tock, you don't stop. We keep it moving like you're supposed to. Your body get close to. You ain't even studying all them lames that approach you. I just wanna promote the kind of woman I would toast. Such a star every day on Facebook, I wanna post you. 365 days, you amaze in so many ways. You keeping my heart on blaze, I keep it moving. 24/7, 24/7. Long as you're by my side. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 24/7, 24/7. Long as you're by my side. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I wanna be with you, baby, morning, noon, and night. I wanna be with you, baby, morning, noon, and night. Ain't no need for correction, you're doing everything right. You're doing everything right. I'm addicted to your love, and I can't let go. Can't let go. Clear your calendar, baby. I wanna feel your schedule.
What you got for me?
Jay Powell, we've been watching you.
Okay.
We don't know what it is you're moving,
Right.
but you're moving something. Something's going on.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna find out.
Okay. Handle your business. I'm gonna handle mine.
And you do that.
I need you to hold on like In Vogue, stay like Jodeci, and I'm just trying to get you to say yes like poetry. Something's going on like Jay Powell from UNV. Your friends think they know, but they don't know like John B. Smooth out the jagged edges, let's get married on June 3. Do me, baby, I could be the prince of your fantasy. Yeah, you could be mine, baby, tonight is the time. Asking me how does it feel, D'Angelo in his prime, now let's go. 24/7, 24/7. Long as you're by my side. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 24/7, 24/7. Long as you're by my side. Let's go. I don't need a reason. Jesus, summer fall, baby, I just want it all. I don't need a reason, baby. 24/7. Long as you by my Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday. 24/7. Long as you by my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let me tell you what I need. Monday and Tuesday is cool. Wednesday is cool. Perfect. But they just won't do. Thursday and Friday, Saturday too. 365. It's how I want you. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Baby, I just want it all. Want it all, want it all. 24/7, 365. Long as you by my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 24/7, 365.
Jay, that
Wow.
was amazing. Like,
I'm happy. The young man who directed this, Donald
Yes.
Jones, is amazing. New guy on the scene, but he's amazing. He is doing some phenomenal videos these days, and he's crispy, industry standard. He's just,
he's
quality.
good. He's
quality.
good. Well, you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell. It's like, so you were not, like, you weren't doing any music for a minute, right?
Well,
So let me back up. Between you and V to your last album, how long was that? What was the delay?
the last UNV record formally was 2005.
Mm-hmm.
I have released an album every year since 2005.
Really?
I have a catalog of music that's on my website. I've released a record every year.
That's amazing.
Every year. Now,
That's
people
amazing.
say, well, you didn't, maybe I didn't hear it. Well, some people have heard it, some people didn't. The majority of my music is sold abroad.
Okay.
UK,
Well, that's
Africa.
that's
I got a
that's
message
good
from a young
business.
lady yesterday
Yeah.
trying to bring me to Dubai, South Africa. So, you got to know where to get in, where you fit in.
Okay, so you know what? So you have to let us know how to find the music first,
Absolutely.
right? Because this music that you just released, we want to make sure this is like,
Right, we got to have,
going
look,
platinum.
absolutely. Look, this is one of my solo ventures. Now, don't get it wrong. UNV actually has a new single coming in about a month.
That's good.
So we're working, but I mean, at the end of the day, right now, this is my solo venture because I mix the hip hop. UNV is strictly singing.
Yeah.
So, at J Powell, everything. At J Powell Instagram, at J Powell Facebook, at J Powell Twitter, at J Powell anything social media is
Okay.
where you'll find me.
All right.
JPOWW.
Yeah, I always spell it wrong.
Right. You be putting the L's on it, the E's in
You're
there.
jacking it all
Killing
up.
me. Killing me.
I got it now. J Pow, like
Exactly.
Pow.
Like Powell right in the kisser.
That's right. That's
That
right.
is my
That's-
signature line. Like Powell right in the kisser.
That's right.
That's how we
So
do.
UNV, that grown folks music. Man, I have the clip, but we don't have time to play that
It's all
clip.
right,
But
it's
you
all
guys
right.
got to check out that UNV grown folks music.
Grown
Man,
folks
it will
music.
have you dancing in your seats. Actually, we're going to play it on the radio show following right after on 88.1 FM. You can also look at it online, WHPR.
Yeah.
We stream live, so you can see the same thing immediately after this show. We're going to go into a radio segment, and I'll play that song there. But that song, I absolutely love it.
Grown man flavor for your ear. We took the old
Yeah,
Easy
Biggie
Mo
in
B,
there.
right? We featured the Biggie. We got permission to do that, through Bad Boy. So that was huge.
That
You
was
know,
huge.
it was
And
huge.
you featured, though, you sampled your songs. You've sampled some good stuff.
Yeah, I like to kind of mix and mesh some of the old hip hop classics.
Yeah.
And try to bring them back around. Like the new single for UNV, it's called "Running," and it's the old school. Y'all remember "Running from the Far Side"?
Yeah.
That running song.
Yeah.
Can't keep running. Woo. But that song.
Don't hurt yourself.
Right.
Don't hurt yourself.
That song, we took the sample, and it's blazing. It's hot.
So you know what? I know you had dental surgery. He wasn't going to come here today, you guys. He's been 3 Mondays in
Shout
a
out
row.
to the wifey, because she was like, look, you make it happen.
3
You going to
Mondays
see
in a row.
Marley today.
Right, absolutely. Shout out to the wife. Thank you, girl. Girls got to stick together. So listen, I want you to freestyle. Because I just want to hear a little something. You could
From
do
the
it.
hip hop side?
You could just do it a little low. Like, you don't have to. You could like, blah, blah.
Okay,
You don't have to do
this,
it.
This
so.
might be interesting. Now, all right, let me see.
You need a beat?
No, I don't need a beat.
I can give you a beat.
It's almost like spoken word. You can give me a beat.
I can give you a beat.
Don't be beatboxing sitting on me.
I'll start this one.
Okay, and here we go. Now, this might be a little different than the hip hop that you're used to, but it's definitely meaningful. I don't put God on hold. When he calls, I answer. He told me to step to the podium, so I'm a man up. Stop calling the plays and let him run the audible. Take the shine off me and give the glory where it ought to go. Some of y'all caught up with things that are brought up, but that's really the reason why a lot of... No, I can't go into that. It might be too much for the audience to deal with right now.
That was enough.
That was enough.
That was enough.
You can show you I got a little skills, you know.
You can flow.
You know, I can do
Who knew? I didn't know that.
It is what it is. You know.
You know what I'm saying? You just got all kind of surprises.
I told you we have to reinvent ourselves. We have to do what we do. But most those that know me know I have been rapping since high school.
Really?
They'll be like, man, I remember you used to be blazing the talent shows way back in the day.
Okay.
I just got into singing because you got more girls when you sing.
Oh, really?
So,
I don't know about that. You know, you got all
that's
the,
true.
all
Nowadays,
the Gucci man
you're
and
right.
the,
You're
this
absolutely
man
right.
and the that man
That's
and all
true.
of that.
Little man, little this, little that. You know, I get it.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up. I want to know again. You told everybody where they can find your music, right? Mm-hmm. So they download it. Is it on iTunes or anything like that?
They can download it. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, anything online, digital. You can find the music. We also have, of course, the website at jpow, www.jpow.com. That is J-P-O-W-W, like pow, right in the kisser. So the website is there. We have all the available outlets to help you find the music. We want you to come out and support independent music. I am actually getting it. I'm in a play that premieres February 19th here in the city called I Can't Make You Love Me. I Can't Make You Love Me. This is my first play, so my acting debut.
Okay.
So we're trying to keep it moving.
We got to support you in that. I
Yes,
Can't
indeed.
Make You Love Me.
Right.
Where's that going to be? Fish Theater?
It's going to be at the Dearborn Performing Career Arts Building.
Okay.
Very nice theater, beautiful ambiance. Production by Mark Hunter, so it's going to be amazing. The girl from Basketball Wives, Carl Payne, bunch of people.
That's awesome.
So we want to make it happen.
So so then another thing because we're going to go into we're going to close out going in and let your last video play, right?
Okay.
And we're going to play I Had Enough, which I love that as well. But if somebody wanted to book you for an event, who do they contact?
They would contact a gentleman by the name of Alan Gordon.
Okay.
I'm going to throw his name and number out there,
Okay.
of course. He's Alan Gordon. It's A-L-L-E-N, Gordon. And the number, 818-850-0769.
So are you like over the top Beyonce expensive or
No,
or you
absolutely
just
not.
you T.I.
You know what?
expensive?
Listen,
Which one is it?
I have been blessed enough to be able to do music for such a long time. I am loving what I do from a musical standpoint, but I do it for the love at this point.
Okay.
I've had all my accolades. I've done my things. I've been blessed enough to not squander a bunch of money and do what I do. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm reasonable. I'm not free, but I'm reasonable. Very
Okay,
reasonable.
wonderful. All right.
And so is UNV.
All right, perfect. All right, so that's good to know. So you guys heard it from the man himself, Mr. Jay
Absolutely.
Powell, and thank you so much for coming
No,
on.
I appreciate
We're
you.
not done with you yet, though,
Okay,
because
it's
we're
all
going
right.
to 88.1 after this. Again, it's 88.1 FM, and then if you got the app, the WHPR TV app, you can watch us live like you're doing right now, and we're going to continue the fun. All right,
Let's
so
do it.
we're going to go out with I Had Enough video. This is more new music from Jay Powell himself.
Premiered on BT yesterday.
Premiered on BET. Yes, that's huge.
Huge.
All
Huge.
right, let's do it. Let's get it.
Let's make it happen.
It's the last straw. Listen. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do? All the pain you put me through. I don't understand. How could you be so selfish when all you think about is you? I saw you with that other guy. There's nothing else you can say. Save your excuses for the next man, and baby, you should be on your way. I don't wanna hear I'm sorry anymore. Don't wanna hear I'm sorry, no. I've had enough. This is the last straw. It's the last straw. can do better.